and make your move. You're better off without my face in your view. Bright flame, but now it's burned out. It's fate. Say it out loud. So late, I wanna head home now. You had me hanging from a tightrope. Cut the cord and watch me spiral. Go ahead and make your move. You're better off without my face in your view. So what's the point you came to? You should instead go I'll be lost without you. Why won't you push me? I'm standing right on the edge. I'll make it easy. I said we have nothing left. No, you don't need me. Sorry, don't mean to offend. The sun is rising. This night has come to an end. You've got me walking on a tightrope. Seems like we'll be here for a while. You had me hanging from a tightrope. Cut the cord and watch me spiral. Go ahead and make your move. You're better off without my face in your view. So what's the point you came to? You should instead go I'll be lost without you.
Good evening, everybody. It's a more chilled out night tonight in the Champions League because we don't have to worry about City disappointing us all. Isn't that peachy? It's arguably the two best sides in the world playing one another tonight. The Arsenal, the Ars versus Bayern Munich, the Bayern. Yes, it's Ars versus Bayern in this nefarious matchup of destiny and doom and demise. Of course, I'm going to be backing my boy Vinny company, but it is the tale of two Guardiola disciples tonight. Which is the better baby Pep? That is the question. It is at Arsenal, so they of course have the advantage, but company is a bald man, and that is worth its weight in hair follicles. So we shall find out what's going on there. How are we all doing tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Good evening to you, Natando. Village says, shot on target, Aka back on again. We go again, up the Bet365 boost. I don't know if I should be giving you any advice, Village. I don't know if you actually, I don't know if you're asking for any advice, because I messed up your bet yesterday, so unless you ask for it, I don't think I should provide it. Hello, Marie. We've got Book. It says there's going to be a Bayern masterclass. Nintendo says an Elise masterclass, I hope so. This is going to be a great game. I do believe that. Hello, Insane. Book asks for a score prediction. I'm going to go low scoring for Bayern because Arsenal don't tend to concede many goals. So I'm going to go 1-0 Bayern. I can't. I've got to predict. I've got to predict my boy to win. My boy Vinny. So I'm going to go 1-0. This could be a dead game, says True Citizen. I think what's actually going to be a more entertaining game is probably going to be PSG Spurs. I think that might be a load of chaos. But I can't ignore how big of a fixture this is, hence we are doing it. I've been replaying Five Nights at Freddy games, but stopped at the fourth one because is it actually terrifying? Good evening to you, Austin. Good evening to you, Eugene. 1-0 for Jack. Yeah, get your score predictions in, lads and lasses, if you so desire. I know you did, mate. And I sent you a message back. I sent you a message back. Did you see it? Let me know. Make sure your notifications are on, because I get a notification when you send me a message. I have messaged you back. Thank you so much for supporting. If you would like to support the Patreon, by the way, the link is now going into the chat of both platforms. Look at that. I finally made it so that it goes to both platforms. I am a genius. I'm such a genius. Jack, you haven't messaged me on Patreon, mate. What are you saying? I've not played Five Nights at Freddy's on stream, no. I don't know. I feel like low key. I feel like it might be vibes. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm wrong. Honestly, that's crazy. I don't know if it'll be close, but I think it'll be fun. Oh, Discord. I can't remember what you said, Jack. I'll be honest. I don't get a notification for that all the time. I've got to manually check that. Archie's Gaming is back. Hello, mate. 2-1 to Bayern. 2-1. Good evening, Kenny. 1-0 to the arse. I'm not muted. Where was the Paphos Monaco Watchalong? Oh, I missed that one. What a fraud I am. Exactly, Kenny. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Had by all. We don't have to worry about City letting us down and dropping points. We can just enjoy the football. Yes? I know, Musty, crazy. So what that means is we're as good as Paphos. Is that what you're saying? You are a fraud, says Marie. I am indeed. I am indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you guys do, speaking of being a fraud, if you want to grab yourself some Nobbins merch, some fraud alert merch specifically, I've got a new merch store, LNobbins.com. Yes, that's all it is. LNobbins.com for lots of wonderful shirts, hoodies, canvas art, unique premium Nobbins designs. The link is there if you want to check it out. They'll also be in the pinned comment. It is indeed just LNobbins.com. I'm very happy with the website, to be honest. Big up to Michael, the first patron of the site. He's already got he got in there immediately and bought a shirt. Big up to Michael for that. He went for a cheeky N is for Nobbins shirt, which is just essentially this beautiful logo in the top left corner of the top, but there are many lovely original designs there. I sent me how to pronounce your name, of course, because I do feel like I have been butchering it, so this is going to be very useful to me. Just a backwards version. Okay, you can call me Isaac or Rauki on stream. Okay, gotcha. Isaac. Okay, Isaac then, if that's all right. If I can remember that. No, the merch is not on TikTok Shop, mate, funnily enough. It's only on LNobbins.com. It's only where it is. Yeah, I see. I wonder why, mate. Best defense against best attack. And Bayern, could this be? Could this be Bayern's first loss of the season? Question mark. That would be pretty impressive if Arsenal were able to do that. And Fenway thinks 2-1 Arsenal. That would mean their unbeaten run comes to an end. Hate Bayern, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We are as bad as Paphos indeed. Do you have a fortune cookie? Says Mac. You can redeem a fortune cookie on the Twitch, Mac, if you so desire. Wait, David Luiz plays for Paphos. I didn't even realise that. Didn't even realise that. Interested in Formula 1. I did try to get into that, didn't I? But I couldn't. Can't believe Tim Sherwood got to meet you. He must have been starstruck. That's the first time we've met. If you are a member of the YouTube or Patreon, you will have seen that. It was just like a little freebie video of like me on Sky the other day, just having a chat with Tim and the presenter whose name evades me. That's very rude of me. What's my real name? It's just Nobbins. Don't worry about it. I don't know what that means, Musty. I don't know what that means. Oh, Eugene, that's a great plug. If you want to see an animation when you click the like button, then do what Eugene has done and like it. So you get a free animation, you know? 5-1 Bayern. Love that. I love that. My score prediction, 1-0 to the Bayern. 1-0 to the Munich, yes? And negative 1-0 to the arse. Do I think it'll be a draw? It's probably more likely to be a draw, but I'm going for Vinny because I'm going to back him because he's the lad. He just comes on and scores a scream. I love that. Twat say, and it's turned in by Vincent Kompany. Does anyone know what game that's from? Let me know. That's pretty infamous commentary. And he does that running thing. I'm hoping it's a draw, says Books Bases and Football. I think it would be in City's benefit for Arsenal to probably lose, or for like one of the teams to lose.
Shush.
Thanks, mate. Just because both of them dropping points doesn't really help us that much. If they both drop points, okay, fine, and then we win the next game, we'll still be behind them on goal difference, and they'll both have a game in hand. So I'd rather we just like commit to one of them having less points. So I'd probably rather a win or a loss. You get me? Do you get me? I wasn't expected. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. We're taking the world by storm. I will not bet on it, no. But I do want Bayern to win because of Vinny. It is against United. Yes, it was the 1-0 in 2012 in 2012 at the Etihad. 1-0 bop. Oh, when we could score from corners, guys, crazy. Can we root for mutually assured destruction? I don't want company to be destroyed. Yeah, that's a wild year. That's how Nostradamus over here. I know what's going on. Nobbins versus Goldbridge, who's winning? It depends what at. A Arsenal draw with Chelsea. That would be lovely, Marie. Can't see it happening, but stranger things have happened. In fairness, stranger things have happened. Any plans on playing Dispatch? What is that, Dylan? What is Dispatch? Let me know. Right now we're playing Football Manager on Twitch. And there will be a Twitch stream tomorrow around 9 PM English time on Twitch. Continuing the Cork City Masterclass. Where do you want your statue, Vincent Kompany? That's what Gary Neville said. And he was right, he called it. 5-0 to Bayern to Spartacus. We love that. Get the heart monitor out and play FNAF 4. No, I think I'm alright, thank you. I mean, thank you for the offer, but I'll pass. I'm okay. What's the percentage chance?
Shush. Again.
City still top 8. I would suggest it's very likely City finish 9th by the end of this match week. That would be my suggestion. Because unless you think Spurs are beating PSG, because all PSG have to do is draw to get ahead of us, then PSG are going to go ahead of us. So we'll finish, so then we'll drop to 7th. And then there is both Liverpool and Real Madrid just behind us. And I believe they both have quite winnable games. So I'm going to predict by the end of this match week we finish 9th, but I'm going to predict by the end of it, even if we don't win at Real Madrid, even if we lose, I still think we'll get top 8. I still do think that. The champions. Oh, is it Thanksgiving? Excellent stuff, Mac. It was Eugene, but we all know what we mean by corner goals. I want my corner taker to get an assist. When I say a goal from a corner, that's what I mean. The strangest thing happened last night. What, the City game or something else? Let me know. Whose jersey's in the background? That's Shawnee. Right. That's Sean Wright Phillips. Ole, 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 ole. Shawnee, right. Shawnee, right. That's who it is. Big up to him. That was his first spell, hence the number 29. Reckon we finish 5th in the end? That could be a thing. I don't know what the fixtures of everyone else is. I just don't know. Why is Mascara playing? You know what? I've not even had a look at the lineups. I've not even had a look at them. It is a slightly rotated Arsenal defence, but You with Lewis Skelly starting rather than Calafiori, but still an incredibly imposing back line. They've got Ryan goal, of course. Timber, Saliba, Mascara, Lewis Skelly. It's a standard midfield that we've seen the past few games. Rice, Eze, Zubamendi, and then that front three, because Gyökeres is still out, is he? Yeah, he's still out for a while. Moreno, Trossard, and Saka. So a very strong side from Arsenal, as you would expect. Oh, they've got Carl at right wing. That's Bayern. Kane, Elise, Gnabry, Pavlovic, Stanisic, Upamecano. The standard lads for the most part. But there is no room for... Of course, Diaz is suspended. I was going to say there's no room for Luis Diaz, but he got that silly red card against PSG, so that's why he's not starting today. That makes sense. Do you reckon, Jack? I hope so. That'd be quite funny. Did you send me a message about Carl? I feel like he did. Is that the one you said that I aired? I may have briefly seen that. Are we keeping an eye on company? Always. That's my boy Vinny. I think I briefly saw that then, Jack. So I didn't properly air you. My eyes didn't air you anyway, just my fingers. My first shirt was from the first match up we went to. We played Swindon. Excellent stuff. That's really cool, mate. That's really cool. And what have you done with that shirt, matey? What have you done with that shirt? So I'm just waiting to press the start button. Rocastle's jersey is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Can my time start, please? Hello? Why is my timer not working? Lads, we might be cooked. Lads, we might be cooked. What's going on? Okay, now it started. Jesus Christ. I pressed the button, it's 30 seconds late. Good God. Well, sorry about that. My timer is now 30 seconds behind. I don't know why. I pressed the button and there was a massive delay, so sincere apologies for that. Need some commentary. I can't watch the game. I'll provide some, but you know how it is. Like I'm not a professional commentator. I'm more of a viber. Do you get me? Not really, Jack. Not really. It's like you start it and it starts. I've no idea how else you'd incorporate a timer. It's a miracle I've even been able to do this. I don't know what everyone else does. I'm sure the way I'm doing it isn't efficient, but I don't know how else to do it, to be honest. Company playing a proper team, one up on Pep already, says Evil Catlord. And we are starting with Bayern having the play. Come on, Vinny. What have you got for me? This is an interesting game because realistically, it doesn't matter too much if either side loses. They're still going to be on 12 points by the end of the game. So it's not the end of the world in any event. So I'd like to see a relatively open game. Look at Harry Kane going to press Raya as he just twats it up. Harold DM gimmick needs to cease. It is so frustrating. Like, get in the bloody penalty box, Harry Kane. For God's sake. I get it. It's working for you and you're a very lovely player, whatever. But it doesn't mean it makes it any less annoying. Yes? Doesn't make it any less annoying. Pissing me off. Looks like Elise is playing centrally. With Carl on the right. And then what's his face on the left, Gnabry. Excuse me. Why is he playing deeper? Because he does have a fantastic passing repertoire, and I guess it makes sense to utilise that skill set if you can use it. I get it, and it's working for them. Bayern are the best team in the world, I would say. I can't complain. But at the same time, it pisses me off. Yeah, he's literally in the back three right now, and I'm annoyed. He shouldn't have the number 9 on his back. That should get sacked off. He's a box-to-box number 9. What is that all about? That's what it is, Fenway. That's literally all it is. He's doing it just to spite me. He is out for suspension, yes. I'm assuming that's why Carl is starting. Yeah, box-to-box striker. We've invented a new bloody role. Look at him. I hate it. That's not a foul, is it? Oh, no, ref's giving a foul. MK steps in. Oh. Carl is sick. And it's just because, isn't this his first start in the Champions League? Or it's certainly the first one I've seen. I feel like it's normally Diaz who starts these games. It is the Pep Derby, though, Daniel. Right, an early set piece for the arse. Neuer, I don't like Neuer's mustache. Don't think it suits him personally. Think he needs to sort that out real quick. No, it's not, unfortunately, Toby. I'm 30 seconds behind with the timer. I'm actually at 4:17, 4:18. Oh, Arsenal actually had a relatively free header with Saliba. Toby, just go to the YouTube, mate. Just go to the YouTube. Yeah, they're well offside, actually, Arsenal. If you go to the YouTube, then you can pause, and I can say out loud what time I'm on if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't want to, of course. But that's just an FYI. That's something as a potential. Natanda, that's wild. Oh, Neuer with a rare bit of giving the ball away from a goal kick. Saka's up against Pavlovic, I believe that was, yes. And it's off his booty. PSV are winning 1-0. Wait, sorry, who's that against Liverpool? Okay, that's big. That's good for us in the table, because if one of Liverpool or Real Madrid don't win tonight, then that does mean... Never mind. Wait, do they have to... Oh, never mind, they have to lose. Because of goal difference. Oh, no, we might be ahead on goals scored, actually. I don't know what would happen then if Liverpool now equalise. If one of them loses, we definitely still finish in the top 8 by the end of this match week. Which is pretty good. Which is pretty good. If anyone's watching the PSV game, then do let me know. Oh, God, we're having a bloody long throw here. Oh, Here we go. It's Harry Kane. I thought he was going to clear it. Never mind, it's Upamecano. I thought Lewis Skelly bottled it then. No, in fact, he has bottled it. Carl. Twinkle toes from him. And what they're going to do when Bayern try to build out. They're committing a lot of bodies forwards here, are Arsenal. It's going to be a Bayern throw. Big. Is that the Perisic? Like Ivan Perisic? Or is that another one? It is. Excellent stuff. He used to have an amazing card in FIFA, I feel like, when he was at Wolfsburg. I feel like I remember that. I'm pretty sure there was a FIFA where he was pretty overpowered. And he was like dirt cheap. He's been everywhere, hasn't he? Yeah. The harlot. How dare he? I don't think I did really know. In all honesty, must I'm not going to lie to you. Not really. It is an L. I missed prime Edin Dzeko. Look at Kane actually playing at striker. They're going to lose now. Oh, Timber has absolutely mugged Elise off. God, he's so good, isn't he, Timber? Salema trying to twat Saka. Saka's giving it away. Naughty, naughty. Well intercepted. But not good enough. Ben Yedder had an off-field issue. Wait, what? Surely offside there, right? Surely offside. What on earth is going on here? Oh, Saka. Oh, and Zubimendi's mishits it. What a block that is. And now the offside flag goes off. Deary me. I don't like all this like, I'm sorry. Oh, no, I take it back, actually. That's quite close. I was going to say that's well off, but actually it's quite close. Trossard being offside to one side. So never mind. Reece James or Timber? Timber. Give me Timber all day. Urian's annoyingly good. Wait, are you joking? Real Madrid are losing? Oh my god, this is class. Saliba trying to poke it to someone, only to Neuer. That's massive. So if we could end the football now, we are still 7th in the table, which is pretty impressive. That would be mad if they could both somehow drop points. That'd be really cute. Yeah, I'm sure they will win, but hey, a boy can dream, you know? A boy can dream. You never know. All hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. Olise's moved to the right now. Fluid Bayern attack. He's up against Lewis Skelly here. Olise. Pavlovic. Stanisic. Come on, Olise. Twat it, mate. Back he goes. Arsenal very settled here in their defensive shape. They've got all the bodies back. Now, it's bizarre watching like a team actually be you know, competent out of possession. What happened to my club? Low key, lads, we might have to go back to a 4-4-2. Low key. And by low key, I mean high key. We might need to go back to a 4-4-2. Slightly. Who are Spurs playing? They're playing PSG. Can I mention the actual time? Yes, I'm so sorry, guys. My time has bottled it. I'm on 10 minutes, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let me know if I need to do it again. I apologize. My timer has fucked it. What I should probably do is get like a backup timer, which starts at 5 minutes. That's what I should look into doing, shouldn't I? So then it's like something I can fall back on if I need to. I will look into doing that. Because it is annoying when that happens. I'm not into counting stream. That could be smart. Too smart, one might say. Too smart for the likes of me. Yeah, 4-4-2 is just very solid and compact by definition, isn't it? Is that not a foul on Elise? No? Or Gnabry, sorry. Where are my yellow cards? Ref, huh? And then backup for that backup. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill, chill. Is that what's going to happen? Well, yeah, exactly, Fem. We'll have to get a third and a fourth and a fifth, and we'll never end in this never-ending loop. They're seeing a lot of the ball, are Bayern, but they're not really able to get through Arsenal. Not yet. Gnabry's peeled out to Timber, but Timber's too strong. And they win the ball back. Excellent work, Isaac. Yes. Like the stream. Like the video, like the stream. Doesn't matter which one you say. I normally just say like the video. But either or works. Atletico Madrid scored. That's good for us. Wait, who are they playing? Oh, they're playing Inter. Yeah, that is good. That is very good for us. Oh, my word. Why is everything going our way today? Hold what, Musty? What do I need to hold now? What's going on? Yeah, that's very good for us. Oh, Saka making his way into the penalty box. He needs some support. Easily dispossessed by Tar. This Harry Kane guy is such a joker. What are you doing at left wing back, mate? Like, we get it. You're an all-round striker. Johan Cruyff would bloody love you. Now get in the bloody penalty box and be an offensive threat, you melon. Oh, look. What a surprise. You played up top and there's no focal points, so Bayern lose it immediately. Imagine if they had an actual striker up there, guys. Oh! I thought it wasn't going to be a foul. This is my agenda, by the way, and I'm announcing it. I'm sure you guys could already tell. My agenda is I don't like it that Harry Kane is not being played as a striker all the time. That is an agenda of mine, and I don't like it. So I'm going to keep talking about it. But that's a revealed thing, yes? There's no hidden agendas out here. That's exposed. Do you have someone in your scouting list you want City to sign next summer? Well, right backs, yeah. But it's not like a fun name or anything. It's just names that we already know. Is it a Kane thing or a Vinny thing? Like, are we getting early DM if Vinny comes in? Nah, it's definitely just because it's Harry Kane. Yeah, company is not trying that with any other striker, I'm pretty sure. Because he, I mean, not to this degree, but he also did it. He also did it / does it for England. Not to this extent, but he's always played doing the Pirlo gimmick. That's a terrible ball. Easy for Neuer. It's been pretty toothless in attack from both sides. Arsenal are more than happy for Bayern to have it. They're just happy to just set up shop. So far. Bayern struggling to break them down. Let's see what happens when Arsenal have some steady possession. Do. Hello, Toby. Toby, do you need me to synchronize my timer with you? Because I am 30 seconds ahead. Let me know if I need to say what minute / second I'm on again. And I will do it. There's lots of long balls going on here. Oh, Neuer. Nearly. Oh, Szoboszlai scored. Fuck's sake. Oh, Saka's bleeding. I think there must have been a collision there. It must have just been a coming together because I don't remember seeing anything particularly malicious. It's just a coming together with Neuer. Gosh, that was really quick as well. Oh, is it the ball? It's actually the ball that hits him. Okay, Toby, no worries. Yeah, a ball to the nose. It can't be pleasant. Saka channeling Ruben Diaz. Yeah, both of the bloody noses. Toby, shut up. Oh, Liverpool have already equalised against PSV. Boo! You're boring. I've never had a nosebleed in my life. I don't know what that's all about. Do you get them often, Jack? I've never had one ever. Don't know why. I don't know how. Just never have. Never have. Oh. Yeah, basically everyone, like, I feel like primary school students get them all the time. Like, I remember loads of people getting them in primary school. I don't know if that's real. I don't know if the anecdotal evidence is supported by the statistical nosebleed evidence. But because it wasn't just one person either. I mean, there was one person who always did it, but there'd be a number. Musty, shut up, mate. It was when I was there as well, obviously. We've already talked about this. You need to bring on people to talk against your point and have them tank the arguments, push your agenda harder. Wait, the stuff, what's that about? The Kane stuff? I don't want to bring anyone to... Because I don't want the point to get disproved because it works. Like, I accept that it works. But the whole point of an agenda is it's supposed to be irrational. It's just something that annoys me. I accept it works because Bayern are the best team in the world. I get that. But it still annoys me. Why can't we play like this? Says 90's mistake. Like which sides? Like both of them or? Yeah, Lewis Kelly fouling Elise there. Pretty clear. I like... This is going to sound really weird. I really like Bayern's socks. I like the colour scheme going on and the contrast with a darker... Was that like a dark blue or a black? I don't think I've ever said that before.
Congratulations for being shit. Well done for being shit, and well done for being shit. What was going on there?
Toby, shut up, mate. Is Donnarumma blocking the blood from spilling from his nose? Wait, what? Niall, what? I'm an artist. That's free kick coming in. I thought it was going to go to Harry Kane. It's actually well blocked by Saliba. O'Reilly to pocket Elise easily. O'Reilly embarrasses him so much he gets injured. All of them. Bring in bums to argue against your points, okay? Elise up against Trossard. That seems like a mismatch. You put a cross in. It's a corner for the Bayern Munich. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, with if you're on the Twitch, you know that the voice thing. I added some sound alerts. I don't want anyone to do them. Can you guys just confirm that they exist and they are there? Can you just confirm that they are there and what I've done has actually worked? I basically just moved all of the ones we had on the soundboard years ago. Just moved them on over to the thing. Gosh, this is really looping. I don't know what the hell Upamecano's doing there. You probably got to head that back, mate. You don't see them. Okay, I need to look into that then. Thank you, Ultimate. I thought I added that one, Musty. It should be there. But Ultimate saying it isn't. And that's annoying because I thought I added them. I'll look into that. I'll look into that. It's basically all the ones that used to be on the soundboard. I had to clear out. Yeah, that one, Jack. Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean a channel point. I meant that thing, because you can easily upload MP3s there. They're there, thank you. Okay, great. Great stuff. I just wanted to make sure that they were there. I don't want anyone to redeem them or anything. But they are there. Bayern, calm down. Why are you dicking around here? Is that Lima up against Zubimendi? Is it Lima? I feel like it's Conrad Lima. And I'm saying Lima. Like a fool. Is it like lime? It is Lima, thank you. No, they should do something. I haven't like set the prices for anything, so the default is just like 50, and some of them are like literally 2 or 3 second clips, so you might not want to do them. Do I think Bayern's the best team in the world? I think they probably are. They probably are. They haven't even lost a game all season. I mean, they surely are. And they battered PSG, and they battered Chelsea. Oh! But they've conceded here. And of course, it's from a fucking corner. Why can't we score corners? I want to score a corner, for God's sake. Bloody Timber. God, I fucking love Timber. God's sake. So annoying. Vinny, mate. What are you complaining about? He's complaining about something. They're on the move. That's such a good flick, you know. Oh, Neuer went for it. He should have stayed at home. He should have stayed at home, Neuer. Yeah, I don't know what Neuer's doing, I'll be honest. And Real Madrid have equalised. This is the worst day ever. Why is Neuer... Oh, Neuer's saying that's on me, I think. Is that the universal translation for I fucked up, guys? I'm sorry. Do you reckon? Is that what that was? Or am I reading too much into that? I feel like that was him going, yeah, my bad. Bloody hell. Come on, Manuel. What are you doing, sir? Never accept your responsibility, still no. Upamecano, are you okay, mate? Bayern, don't bottle it. What are you doing? Oh, Manuel. Yeah, that's an easy yellow card. On Mosquera is that. Jesus, he went flying. I don't know what Neuer's doing. Comes out for no... Yeah, literally comes out for no reason. Neuer's complaining about Timber bumping into him, but hey, guess what? It's football's a contact sport. Get over it, Sonny Jim. So dumb. That was a poor challenge, wasn't it, Toby, from Upamecano? Busquera went soaring. Isaac says, I've noticed whenever we have a corner, it's an in-swing, it gets cleared. Something has to change. We're shit at set pieces in general. You're not wrong. Honorable tribute.
Arsenal are gonna win a lot from corners, aren't they?
If they do, then... Because here's the thing. Because I'm obviously not like a set piece analyst or coach or whatever. However, in the same way that it's in theory, it is very easy to be able to be good at corners. Of course, you have to have the right personnel because it's literally a set play, so you can really easily rehearse it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a very repeatable action. So in theory, it should be very easy to be
lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
Good at them. Therefore, one assumes it should be equally straightforward to surely devise a strategy to counter it. Now, I'm sure I've oversimplified it, but if you know, in the same way, it's an advantage for the opposite. It's an advantage for one team in that it's a repeatable action. Blah 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 blah. It's also a negative in that it's a repeatable action, so you know what is gonna happen. Now, of course, that's when the argument comes up of just because something's predictable doesn't mean that it's easy to stop. I still think the team should be a bit better prepared by now. It's not like this is the first season where Arsenal have been very good from corners, is it? Well, they've been good for a minute. Yeah, I don't think it's pretty acceptable for the rest of the footballing fraternity. It's easy under the current rules when you can obstruct the keeper, says Fenway. Arsenal playing Harambal against a good opposition. Why am I not surprised? Hey, they've got the goal. It's up to Bayern now to break them down. I know, Musty, but you can take an umbrella. You can't stop the rain, but you can take an umbrella, can't you? You can wear a raincoat. You get me? That's what I mean, Toby. And that's why I'm not having a go at Arsenal. It's frustrating how good they are at set pieces. My main cause of critique is, okay, yeah, you can have a go at them being very good at corners. I don't know why that's a bad, but whatever. But at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to counter it. And you've had ages to try to counter it. So come on, mate. Sort it out. You know what I mean? The problem, of course, for Bayern now is they're going to have to come out a little bit more and a little bit more as the match goes on. Arsenal don't have to commit bodies forward.
Lizard, lizard.
They've got the goal.
Lizard, lizard,
I don't know why I kept lizard. I
lizard.
should have got rid of it. Just because you guys liked it, so.
Lizard.
Well done, Ultimate. Love that from you. Yes, there are lots of new sound alerts in the bots. Because I can't really add them as channel points because you only get a certain amount of channel points and it will be taking up way too many slots. So that's an area for them all to go, essentially. Mick Savio, Cork City legend. We are paying people like 200 quid at Cork City. That's the problem. How can we make that lizard sound? That's only on Twitch, I'm afraid, Abanab, because Twitch has more features that allow me to customize it. So that's a Twitch exclusive feature, I'm afraid. Trust Neuer, he'll ping one in for Kane. The problem is that Kane won't be in the box to get pinged. He'll be at centre-back waiting to receive it in a short build-up. That's what this little bastard's going to be doing. Yeah, YouTube does need to up their game with the live streaming integration. Twitch still does have it beat in that sense. Did Bayern have a shot on target? I don't know if Bayern have a shot. I can't really remember a shot. Apart from that Upamecano header, which so does not count. Because that was a million years away. I'll check. What's the stat saying? Yeah, that is the one shot, and I'm not counting it. As it's literally the lowest XG you can have at 0.01. And I'm sure that's just because of rounding. What's the XG? Shut up. I liked that. I liked how I tried to add XG to the streams. Obviously, I was overcomplicating it in hindsight, but I still liked what I was trying to do. I was trying to do something different.
Sit down! Nobody talk! Sit down!
Oh my god, that's loud. Okay, I might need to change the audio level. That seemed quite loud in my ear. That was Guardiola being upset. In case you couldn't tell. I find Kane's playstyle super annoying. Oh no, yeah, same. Same. Pissing me off. Now, Kane's got a good record against Arsenal as well, I'm pretty sure. Kazoo, that's reasonable. Arsenal build it right now is just hoofing the ball and they're winning. And that's all they have to do. That's all they have to do, unfortunately. And people can have a go. They can say it's not pretty to watch. That doesn't sound like an Arsenal problem to me. I'm defending Arsenal quite a lot here, but that doesn't really seem like an Arsenal problem to me. That seems like an everyone else problem. Carl trying to find Kane, not quite. Oh, brilliant by Eze into Marino. Oh, brilliant by Marino. Oh. Good lord, Eze trying to find Saka. Marino did really well there. It should be too.
True Citizen 2000 asked me, hey, Donald, what exactly did you and world-renowned YouTuber LNobbins get up to on Epstein's Island? Also, how many times is LNobbins mentioned in the Epstein files? Listen, this is fake news, a total witch hunt. There was no Epstein's Island. It's all a hoax. And LNobbins? Never heard of them. These are
Kane.
huge lies. Bigger than anything.
Wow.
They're trying to discredit us, but we're winning bigly. My hands, they're not tiny, they're perfect. This is just like the rigged election, folks.
I feel like his voice is higher than usual. There you go, Donald Trump is exonerating me of any connection with the island. Thank you for that, Donald. I appreciate that. Yeah, that has to be a goal. And that probably kills the game, let's be honest. Given how good defensively Arsenal have been. Satcher says the laws below bros. But if they win the title, Bigly's surely a Trumpism, right? How's it even used? In what context is it even used? Like, well. Like a lot. Oh, Kimmich, little switch to Elise. Oh! It jackets Carl! What a brilliant goal that was. Oh my word. That was just... That was obscene how good that was. That was very straightforward and very direct. Who pinged that initial ball? Is that Tar? No. Is that Kimmich? Oh, I think he's on. I think Lewis Skelly's playing him on. Oh, that Elise ball is... Sorry, Gnabry ball, I apologise. Is wonderful by Gnabry. Carl with the finish. What a ping by Kimmich. And again, the play by Gnabry is also amazing. The finish is lovely. That Kimmich switch is insane. That's insane. Luis Diaz who? Yeah. Where is Kane at? Where was the number 9, huh? Why is the 17-year-old having to bail you out, Harry Kane? Are the lights too bright for you? Yeah? Oh, I need to go away from the penalty box. Or my own. I need to go to my own penalty box. Sorry about that. What a ball that was, Kimmich. Jesus. Carl's popping off, you know. He might be, Oh, Kane's actually in the penalty box. Oh, and you see what happens when Kane's in the penalty box. He falls over. Silly boy. Yeah, Carl's unreal. I've literally never heard of him before. Is this like his first proper season? I feel like I've never heard of him before. Am I being stupid? No, this is his first season. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, so he's from the he's from other academies beforehand, but he's come through the Bayern Academy. My God. According to Wikipedia, he's 5'6". And he's 17 years old, so he can of course get a little bit taller. That's insane. Oh, Gnabry, well done against Saka. We have a game on, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game on. Oh, Timbers dispossessed him. Never mind. And now it's cleared. Oh, Kane, if you had eyes, Carl was in there. Look at the switch. There it is. Yes. There's so much space in behind Arsenal here. Stanisic, don't bottle it, mate. Oh, he's bottled it. What an idiot. Why didn't you play it to Elise? Or whoever that was. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know what he's doing. Pavlovic is there. You got Elise there. Stanisic, mate. Sort it out. Sort it out, sir. He saw his name in the lights. Greedy. Greedy. This is good because it now means that Arsenal are actually going to have to attack, you'd assume. Rather than just like hoofing it. That switch is bloody unbelievable, you know. So good. Even the finish is just spot on. Definitely Fenway, definitely. It's a big test. Trossard's down here, by the way. I don't know if it's an actual injury or what's going on. No true citizen. Buying so Davis and Musiala coming back. Yeah, he's doing this without Musiala, one of his best players. Spurs are winning. Hello? That does mean Spurs go ahead of us, unfortunately. These PSG guys might be stinky. Has that goal just happened? If I change the channel, will I see it in time? That's Liverpool. Where's Spurs, mate? There it is. Oh, let's have a look. It's dinked in. Oh, it's really good play. Yeah, Richarlison into an empty net in the end. It's one of those things where they play it one way, they head it to the other way and into the centre. Good goal. Oh, Madueke is on BT dubs. I dropped something. Don't worry about it. PSG have a laundry list of injuries. They will come good in the second half, says Sachin. Hey. Wait, where's Real Madrid at? Am I being stupid? Where are they in the table? Oh, there they are. Oh, gosh. Oh, God, they shot up all the way to 4th. Christ. I don't know why we're ahead of Liverpool. I don't know what the reasoning is. Because we've got the same points, the same goal difference, the same goals scored. I wonder if it's to do with like away goals or fair play at that point. I don't know what would differentiate it. Right now, we are literally level with Liverpool. So hopefully, Olympiacos or whoever it is they're playing, PSV, whatever, hopefully they can hold on. No, my time is not synced, I'm afraid. I'm fraudulent. It's about 30 seconds behind. Goodness gracious. Oh, well done. Lima up against Saka. He's had a good game there so far. Oh, Harry Kane. Look at him trying to run away from Saliba. Who do you think you are? You aren't Erling, mate. It's only like 6 minutes ultimate, and then the second half. And then the second half will be a thing, so I can resolve it then. Here's Elise. Stanisic, I can't believe you bottled that, mate. Can't believe that. Can't believe you've done this. There are lots of excellent technicians for Bayern. It has to be said. Nearly every action is quite glorious. And then they give away the ball. Saka can only clear it for a throw into Bayern. What time am I on? 39, 41, 42, 43, 44. Is that true, True Citizen? What, not even like a corner one? Really? That surprises me. That ball is not it. That was not it, sir. This has been an interesting game so far. It's been good. Away goals is the third tiebreaker. Okay. So we must have more away goals than Liverpool then, based on that. That must be it. Steve Fox. Yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, yeah, of course. Hell yeah. He might, you know, he might miss it, but I'd back him to do it, yeah. I never liked the away goals rule. Never understood it. Always thought it was bollocks. I always thought the justification was stupid. And I thought that before City got shafted by away goals as well, by the way. I've always thought that. So I'm happy that it doesn't exist anymore. I don't even agree that it was achieving what it was, quote, designed to achieve. Which was basically, it was trying to avoid negative football, but I never really got the logic for that, because surely it just means that you definitely don't want to concede an away goal, so it makes you even more defensive. I don't really get the logic. Never really understood it. Also, without them, you get more opportunities to go to extra time and penalties are fun to watch. That's really good by Neuer, good pass. I'd much rather have more penalty situations, because penalties are entertaining. So I'm glad that dusty rule is gone. Get out my face. Get out of my face. Oh, Saka's fouled there. Lima saying get up, but it is a foul. Oh, and it's a yellow card. Saka can attack you all game now, mate. Oh, now Arteta's got booked. Naughty, naughty. It's definitely a foul. Yeah, and then Arteta is... Yeah, that is a yellow card for Arteta, I'll be honest. What was your Foden glaze, the stuff? Let me know. There was a very odd chap in the comments of the Leverkusen live stream. He said something like, Nobbins will never question Foden. First of all, it's not true. Second, there's a very odd game to put that comment on, considering that Foden came on, he was good, should have got an assist, played well, made us better. Very odd. People are just weird though, aren't there? There are some odd people out there in the world. I don't think it was True Citizen, no, mate, funnily enough. Come on, Bayern. Keep it together until half time. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I think Madueke on for Trossard's actually, that's an improvement, surely. Oh, Timber ball in. Oh, nah, it's not a foul on Madueke. As I was just talking about him being an upgrade, Upamecano did well in the end. Deary me. Goodness gracious. I don't think it's a foul. I think it's just a contact. Nothing in that for me. Nothing going on. It's like it was called Carl. That's great. Yeah, it's never a foul, is it? Gnabry. Just like notice how easily Bayern's players are just able to pop up anywhere and it just not be a problem at all. Says Gnabry just chilling at DM. Carl, can you stop being this good at football? This is insane. Ridiculous. I'm going to have to tweet about you. Oh, Lee saying to Harry Kane. Oh, you bottled it against Mosquera. Oh, nearly went back to him off Saliba. Good lord. Nearly. Saliba. Oh, it's off the booty of Zubimendi from Saliba. Deary me. 3 minutes of added time here. Mad. Saka, chance to deliver it perhaps. To Rice. He's going to cross it. Pavlovic did well. This Carl guy is so good. Cheeky 70 million bid for Carl, who says no except Bayern. Oh. So what's his position been primarily this season then, Jack? Has it been at right wing? Has that been his key situation? Is it his era of dominance over? To the extent we've seen, like, yeah. I said at the time in 2023 that, look, we've hit the peak. We've just won the treble. It's not going to get better than this. That's not the same as saying that a team becomes shit. Like, you don't have to become Man United and not win a title in over 10 years. But it's going to be very unlikely that we continue to break history. Oh, really good work by Tar. Wrexham are winning. Boo! Boo, Wrexham. 1-0 PSG. I think that's good for us, is it? Sort of. Is that good for us? It's not bad for us. I don't think it really matters. I think the main one is if Liverpool can not win, then we are still top 8. Do I think we'll win the title in the next 3 years? I think we'll win it next season. I think we'll win it next season. Oh, Vitinha. Cheeky equaliser. We're nearly at half-time here, folks. And Carl has caught the eye. The man with 2 names. Grace, now will Pep be there next season? I think he will. I think he will personally. I don't think we're light years behind Diaz, because I'm not saying this is going to happen at all, of course. But how big a jump happened in 16-17 to 17-18? Damn it, Musty. No, but he's got, like, 2 actual names. Like, he's got 2 first names. Right. Guys, I'm going to tweet about Carl. Lennart. Carl's lovely. I got a cool fact for you. Bayern have made it to the Champions League quarterfinals more times than Arsenal qualified for it. That is mad. I mean, Bayern are always there, aren't they? They're always there. Would Chelsea be a serious side next season? If they sign at least one proper centre-back, then yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, I think that might be a reasonable way to look at it. I'm still not giving up on City winning the title this season, but at the end of the day, if you want me to be very realistic and pragmatic, don't worry, Toby, I'm coming. If you want me to be very realistic and pragmatic, then it probably would be more reasonable to view this season as that. I don't think they'll be there by the end of the season, though, to be honest, the stuff. And I just don't think they're... I don't think they have a side. The main issue is the centre-backs. That's the problem. You look at their centre-backs, they ain't doing it. It's not happening. It ain't happening. Ultimate, come to terms with it, mate. It's almost definitely happening. Real miss KDB, Gundo, Rodri. Don't we all? Warzone, Ghost. Good times. I'll be going there in a second, Musty. Don't you worry. Chill, true citizen. Chill. 17-year-old Carl is schooling Arsenal shows age is not a fact if you are good. Of course, if you're good enough, you're old enough, but most people aren't that. Most people aren't that. Once Pep employs my 3-3-2-2 asymmetric tactic in possession, we're going invincible. Love that from you, Fenway. Rudiger, free agent. Hope he doesn't go back to Chelsea. That would be an amazing deal for Chelsea if they can make that happen. I don't know how old Rudiger is nowadays, but Bayern looking really good. They are. They're away from home as well. Don't forget, they are away from home. Most sides don't score against Arsenal, and he has. And he has. Guys, we are going to head over to the Noblet phone-in. This is where my lovely supporters of a certain tier on Patreon can come in and have a chat with your boy. If you want to investigate the Patreon for yourself, get access to exclusive videos every single month that goes nowhere else apart from where my paid supporters get to see it. In addition to an ad-free viewing experience and lots of other lovely goodies. Click that link there. Check it out. Big up to Isaac, who is the latest member of the Patreon. Toby's an Arsenal fan, by the way. So if you have any thoughts, any questions for Tobias, then please get them in the chat. Toby.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
I'm alright, mate. I'm not happy, but I'm alright.
You're not happy, but you're alright. Tell me more.
Well, I've got two things I want to talk about here.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Firstly, I think we've been alright today. I don't think we've been amazing. I don't think Bayern have been particularly, wow either. I heard someone say Bayern have been good today. I'm not sure I agree. I'm not sure. First 5 minutes, maybe. Yeah, first 5-10, maybe. But after that, after the first goal went in, it was dick to ass the entire time. So I'm not having this. My second point is, this is something that I want to talk about agendas for a minute. I want to talk about narratives. I want to talk about double standards.
Oh my god, it's kicking off. This isn't about me though, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
We score a corner, fucking hell's frozen over. Oh my word, what's going on? Arsenal have scored a corner, the world is ending. Bayern play one long ball and score a goal, and that's fine. That's completely, and that's not haram ball, is it? That's fine. Apparently we're Stoke City, but they play a long ball. It's like, wow, Bayern look really good today. It would be so interesting if Bayern find a way to break down Arsenal. For the record, I don't have a problem with it, but when Arsenal do it, it's an issue. When Bayern Munich do it, it's fine. I'm not having it. I am absolutely not having it. And my other point is that Lennart Carl is really, really good.
Yeah.
He looks
May
amazing.
I offer a retort to your
Yeah, of course you can.
complaint?
I can't promise that I'll be cordial about it though.
No, that's fine. I'm doing it mainly just to be cheeky.
Okay.
I would say there's a difference between a long ball and a long pass.
With regards to intention, is that what you're saying? It's less of a hit and hope.
Exactly, yeah. Because if you say long ball, that's like a big hoof up to a big man to maybe win the second ball, isn't it? A long pass is measured. That's what I would say. There's a key difference. I think what you were describing was more like, you know, Tony Pulis twatted up to a big striker, see what happens. That would be my devil's advocate to that.
This is my point. If we score that goal, and that's the only goal of the half, do you think that on Twitter somewhere, someone will post a picture of Mikel Arteta photoshopped onto Tony Pulis? Do you think that will happen? The answer is yes. Will Vincent Kompany be there? No. No, not even for a second. It is absolutely sickening. By the way, I've got no issue with a long ball. Even if they were just hoofing it up top, I've got no issue with it. Because I'm not sort of, you know, when you watch football for long enough, you come to appreciate that the thing that makes football great and that makes things entertaining and what highlights our favourite teams over the course of history is tactical diversity. This is just
play the diversity card, crazy.
Okay, well, of course you've got your back up against that one. Okay, anyway, just
sorry,
all
carry
of
on.
a sudden you mentioned diversity. Anyways, but this is the thing that I don't understand when people talk about. I am waffling here, so feel free to stop.
No,
me.
it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
The thing that I don't understand when people sort of like deride Arsenal for the way that they play football, and let's be honest, Arsenal don't exactly play a brutal brand of football by any stretch of the imagination. Set pieces are amazing, but with the ball, we're quite fluid, we're quite easy on the eye, I think. When people deride Arsenal for the type of football we play, it's always with this view of Arsenal don't play like a big team, or this sort of stuff's ruining the league. You've got Jamie Carragher on Sky Sports talking about how he thinks long throws shouldn't be a thing anymore because of Arsenal and Brentford scoring them, right? But the fact of the matter is that you've had this massive period of dominance between City and Liverpool in the league for the past, is it 10 years now? 10 years bar like a Chelsea
just
title?
under. Yeah.
Yeah. If every single team in the Premier League played like that, no one else would ever win the league. If everyone in Europe played like that, the same person would win the Champions League every single time. You need teams like Arsenal. I think, genuinely, let me not glaze too much here, and I'm hoping I'm not being too biased, but I think what Mikel Arteta has done to Arsenal is nothing short of amazing, especially considering where we were beforehand. All of these things to sort of bring like a very genuine answer to the questions that Liverpool and City have been posing. You might notice I'm using that phrase quite a lot. I've coined onto it
Agendas
recently,
must
and I really
agenda.
like it because it's how it
Netanyahu
feels.
and his IDF
Liverpool and
are
City,
ruining
they play
the
a certain
beautiful
brand of
game.
football with Klopp. It was the gegenpressing with City. It was sort of the fluid attacking motions and the ideas from Pep and such, right? They pose those questions, and I think Arsenal are the first team to seriously have an answer, and I think that's why everyone hates us so much, because all of a sudden a certain brand of football does not entitle you to results. It doesn't entitle you to winning. And I think a lot of people aren't used to that. But in regards to, so what I'm saying is that I have no problem with any brand of football, really. So I'm not saying, oh, Bayern have played one long ball to discredit them. What I'm saying is, if we did that, there would be a picture of Sam Allardyce with Arteta's face on it, and it would be all over Twitter, and everyone in the YouTube chat would be sat there, Stoke City FC, Arsenal Stoke FC, etc. Arsenal playing long ball. I'm absolutely sick of it. It's been a good game so far, by the way. Generally speaking,
Just so there was a lot. I'm not going to be able to respond to all of that because I can't remember all of it. So I'll try to respond. Try to respond to what I can remember.
That's fine.
No,
I'll shut up next time. No, it's fine. I'll just shut up next time. No, it's fine. I won't say anything. No, it's fine.
I think if Arsenal scored, you know, that Jack Wilshere goal with Giroud.
Yeah. Oh my
I
word,
think if
what a
that goal is scored today, I still think that those Tony Pulis edits are going out. I don't,
Yeah,
because so I don't think it's to actually do with the goal that they scored today. I think it's just because it's just a meme and because it's funny. I think that's probably why they would do that.
yeah.
I'm not saying that's right, by the way.
No, I
And
get what you
Jack,
mean.
I've apparently stolen that from Jack. So Jack apparently said that as well.
I do agree with you, but I think. Oh, don't let me get fucking sociological now because I'm a fucking twat when I do that. But I think the Tony Pulis Arteta memes are funny by a certain point, and I think initially they were really funny and I enjoyed them. But what I've noticed is that there are a lot of people that consume football that aren't very lucid, is the word that I'd use. They're not actually very aware, and they consume all this information. So whereas you're sort of like your average football fan who like understands everything to a decent standard and they actually watch the games, they don't see those memes and genuinely ascribe to the ideology that they're presenting, right?
Yes.
They don't see those memes and go, wow, that is an objective truth. Whereas you're sort of like your football fans are a little bit under that. I had a whole conversation with a guy the other day who was talking about how Arsenal were ruining the Premier League, how Arsenal's football were making the Premier League not entertaining. It was making it X, Y, and Z. And again, you have Jamie Carragher on Sky Sports crying about throw-ins. You have Arne Slot crying about set pieces. That's a manager in the Premier League. For the record, one who's not very good at losing is something that we've come to find this season. I genuinely think that like the narrative is there for some people. The narrative really is there, and they genuinely believe this, and they can't differentiate between the internet and reality. This is really not where I thought this halftime phone-in was going. Actually, I thought I was just going to moan about.
No, it's good. No. I think that what you've touched on there, sadly, is just. And it's not just Arsenal. I think it's basically every single club. To be honest, it's this. It's this. What am I trying to say here? It's not this inability to want to engage with like a higher order of thinking. It's more so a willful ignorance to not even want to attempt to do so because it's easier to do that. So they want to believe it. So if we're being really serious for a second, and Arsenal, like obviously Arteta has done a fantastic job, and they are probably going to win the Premier League this season, and they're using set plays to fantastic effect whilst also still being a menace from open play and also being fantastic defensively as well, and they have constructed a side that could achieve a lot. But it's not fun to say that for most people. So it's easier to belittle the achievement in the same way that, obviously I can say this as a City fan, so I've experienced a lot, in the same way that, Pep and City have belittled every single step of the way. It's like, I agree. You spent X amount of money, you've done this, you've done that, you bought the refs, So
Can we also like agree, just to touch on what you're saying there? When I think it's just come to mind now that you said that, City won a treble 2 years ago. And I feel like that doesn't it doesn't really get the credit necessarily. That it's like, we still talk about the United treble now. We talk about the Barcelona treble now. We talk about.
I think it's social media, and tribalism's always been a thing. But I guarantee, like, if social media was around back then in like United '99, everyone would be talking about, actually United were actually not even good that season in the Champions League. They didn't even top their group in the Champions League. They were set piece FC in the final, winning from 2 corners. So I think that sort of stuff evades scrutiny because it was in a different era, and that's also viewed through like some tinted glasses through nostalgia. Like even Liverpool's title last season, that was down to, and even the title before that was the quote COVID title, the one last season. Well, that was just because everyone got injured. Unfortunately, I think of course, I do think it's arguably more extreme with Arsenal because I'm not, of course, not you, Toby. You're lovely, but there are a lot of.
I know what you're going to say.
There are a lot of annoying people.
You have to. I think we can't underestimate the amount of people that support Arsenal that make a genuine living off of being ridiculous on social media. All of the AFTV lot are like that. The more ridiculous that genuinely, I think Arsenal as a fan base are probably the most commercial in that sense of people. I feel like if you see a City fan raging on the internet, you don't really notice too much. When you see an Arsenal fan raging on the internet, your eye sort of goes, "Oh, here's another one. Is this another Troops, DT, AFTV, X, Y, and Z?" Which is quite interesting.
No, yes. This is a good chat. I've enjoyed this chat.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm sure no one else has.
Well, they can hold that because you're a Patreon supporter, so you're superior to them in every tangible way.
And a mod too. Yeah, in the YouTube chat. You come in this Discord, you answer to me. All right? Yeah. Hold it. I'm sorry.
Final score prediction, Toby. We're going into the second half.
Oh! God, you give me fun things to do.
That's good, isn't it?
I'd say... Oh, God, this is hard to... Genuinely, this is probably the hardest one that I've had to predict. I would say... 3-1 Arsenal, just because of blind delusion and bias.
Love that from you. Thank you, Toby. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your words. Thank you for your support as always.
No worries, man.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
There we go. That was Toby, Arsenal fan. I thought that was a very lovely chat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. I thought that was a very good phone. I thought we had a genuinely good conversation there. I love that. I love talking to Toby. Right, I've clicked my timer button. There we go. This one has worked. Yes. This one has actually fucking worked. I did, Jack. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt Toby's flow when that was happening, but yeah, he was like literally. I shouldn't do that, should I? He was all the way out there, like it was insane what he was doing. Mad. Slam dunked it, yeah. It's Air Van Dyke. Excuse me. Here you go, guys. Philosophy on the LNobbins channel. Now, I think that Toby raised a lot of very good points there. Like, because of course it's fun to, you know, say your team shit and blah 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 and have fun. And of course, and we like to belittle other sides that aren't ours, but it is definitely indicative of just modern football, isn't it? Like Liverpool's title wins, or they didn't matter because of the XYZ. The City's title wins, well, they didn't matter because of XYZ. Arsenal, if you win the title this season, that doesn't matter because of XYZ. It's just, it's unfortunate, but I guess it is human nature. I know Fenway like crazy. I mean, you know, it is a bit mad. I know, I'm pretty sure they were forced into doing it, you know, back in the day, but it is a bit mad what Bayern's old badge used to be, of course, in that time. Indeed, Musty, yeah. It's a thing, and hey, I don't want this stream to get too heavy, but we can. Oh, Neuer's so fucking good, man. I know that he was shit for the goal, and we can get into quite a serious conversation, you know, about how that informs ever challenging views out on a wider scale outside of football, also. Why have you passed it straight back to Saka, mate? Are you okay? Oh, Saka. Blaze is over. He wants a corner. He's going to get it. Was that a save by Neuer? I think that might have been. Ooh. His toe might have just been offside, Moreno. Maybe not. I mean, it's going over anyway, but Neuer has to make sure. Is that because of buzzism, Jack? Or... Graysnell says it's going to end 2-all. Shut up, true citizen. It's another corner. Oh, they've taken it short. So Saka can get a better angle, perhaps. Eze. Ooh. Never mind. Oh, goodness me. And who's there to win? I mean, I know Holland does it as well. Who's there to win the defending header? It's Harry Kane. I think Neuer's the greatest goalkeeper in history, personally. I don't know how much of a hot take that is nowadays. But that's my take. I think it's between him and Buffon. And Buffon was a better shot stopper, definitely. But as the overall, certainly through the modern era lens. Is that a consensus? Okay. I thought that most people would have had Czech or, well, not Czech, probably not actually, to be fair. Like maybe Casillas or Buffon. Thought that's what most people had done. Neuer's my boy, man. You'll have Kahn for Germany. God, he was a bloody monster, wasn't he? It is hard. Just think the way that he, like, revolutionized the position. And that's the thing, like, it's not like he's bad at shot stopping either. It's not like he's a million forms of magnitude below Buffon. He's still elite at shot stopping. Or rather, you know, in his prime, whatever you want to say. But he's also got the revolutionary point in his game. Evil Cat Lord. He's no Big Joe. He's no Big Joe Corrigan, yeah? I know who's the GOAT. That's my favourite. He got like third in the Ballon d'Or rankings that year, didn't he? Insane. Sack a ball in. Oh. Is there a foul in there? Referee's not happy with something. The Spurs are winning. I told you guys that game would be chaos. Right, let's... What is going on there? I need to see this goal. What's going on? Oh, it's another cross, is it? Richarlison with the header, wins the flick on. Gosh. Oh, it's whoever that is in the face. Marquinhos, maybe you could actually clear it off the line, you know. Deary me. He cleared off... That's quite fortunate for Spurs, I'll be honest, but... There we go. Interesting. I mean, if they can keep that, I imagine that PSG are going to be a more long-term threat, so we take those. Back to the Arsenal game. Bayern have still not cleared their bloody box. Sort it out. Please. Oh, Eze slipped in Saka. Oh, he played too far behind. Moreno, I think that was. What a shame. Goodness me. So if we have a look at the table, where are we now? We're still 8th. It's all because of that Liverpool game. I think this would be good for City if Spurs can beat PSG. Because I'd probably back Spurs to... Although, who does Spurs even have in the Champions League? They have Slavia Prague at home. They'll win that. Dortmund at home. Frankfurt away. You never know with Spurs. To be fair, at this point, Spurs might finish ahead of us. I don't know if that's good, then. Oh, I don't know. The agenda is agending. I don't actually know if that's good for us. It probably would have been better to just accept PSG finish ahead of us. Whereas now, there's a chance that both of them might. A draw might be best. I think you might be right there. Yeah, because then Spurs would drop 2 points. Then PSG go ahead of us. Interesting. Oh, wait, it was Colin Moani who scored for Spurs as well. I've just realised that. That's hilarious, scoring against his old club. Have Olympiacos actually scored? Is this a joke? Have they actually? Oh, sorry. It's not against Real Madrid. It's against Real Madrid, not Liverpool. I'm on the wrong thing there. Yeah, I think you are right. I think it is just alone. Oh, but it's three. It's still 3-2 to Madrid though. They have Olympiacos have just scored, but it's 3-2. Madrid are still winning. That's less exciting. Boo! Boo! Wait, PSV? Are you joking? That PSV are winning. That's the one I want. Yes. Come on, PSV. That gives us a little cushion. That gives us a little cushion. Come on now. Come on. That's big. God, yes, PSV. Keep it together. If Inter can keep losing as well, that would be glorious. If we can still be in the top 8 after losing yesterday, massive for us. Massive for us. That's way too easy for Raya. Straight to him. Is Slot going to get sacked soon? I guess the question is, at what point do you do it? At what point do you do it? Try... Oh, God. Baraterovic, I'd say. Baraterovic. I don't know if the K is pronounced or not. That's a guess. Is the K pronounced, Musty? They could tempt Fabregas, do you think, True Citizen? He's doing bits at Como, isn't he? Oh, indeed, Fenway. To be fair, I got everything right apart from I didn't know whether to pronounce the K. I'm pretty impressed with that pronunciation. I know how the J works in, like, in most Balkan languages. I feel like I'm pretty good at that. Have you guys seen... Oh! Moreno had a free header! Into goal. Piss off, mates. What? He didn't score it, though. It's a lovely ball by Saka, I think. And yeah, Moreno's got to do a lot better there. Big chance for the arse. Into goal. That's upset me. That has upset me slightly. Boo! Boo! Oh, Carl's done Lewis Skelly here. Oh, look at him. Look at the pace. Oh, the shot was not the play, though, Carl. I love the ambition, but the shot was not the play. Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen what Como have been doing from build-up this season? I've seen some people on Twitter covering it. It's really interesting. And it's not, like, new. I think we've seen Liverpool do it. Like, against Arsenal, for example. So, basically, what they do... I don't watch Como either, but I've seen people analysing it, and it's really interesting. And I wonder if it's something that we could do. I don't know how directly translatable it is. Essentially, when they have a goal kick, they will have, like, 3 players... at the back, and they will push everyone else to like the halfway line and beyond. So they create this massive gap between the players building up at the goal. Oh, PSG have equalised. That might be good for us. I don't even know what's good for us anymore. But PSG have equalised. Spurs go below us. PSG go ahead of us. That's probably better. Yeah, so they create these massive gaps between their build-up structure from the goal kick and everyone else. So what that does is, so like the opponent might commit like 2 bodies forward against their 3 building up. Did they equalise age ago? I've only just seen it. So it's a 3. So they have a 3v2 at the back. So they have a numerical superiority, and then one of the players just drops in. Oh, bloody hell! I thought Arsenal scored another corner there through Moreno, and then one of the players would drop. And then out of nowhere, you have bypassed your opponent's press with such ease. Moreno, oh, that's another chance for him. It's a very interesting strategy. I don't know how directly translatable it is to the Premier League. I wouldn't hate seeing it though. If you lose, well, if you lose it, you're shafted. But the idea is that you have an extra body at the back. I think I bookmarked it, True Citizen. Let me see if I did. I mean, a number of accounts have bookmarked it. A number of accounts have done analysis on Como this season. Oh, Madueke. No, I think... Is it you? I feel like I recognise you. Let's have a look. If I type Como on this person's account, I'll see. Yes, here it is. This is by a user called Roger Bonnet Ruxy. And his @ is RUXIII4. He follows me. Big up to him. And it shows Como's goal kick build up, creating a 3v2 in the first phase, isolating the goalkeeper and the 2 centre-backs. They intentionally leave central space empty. A midfielder then drops into that space at the right timing, receiving and progressing the attack. It's very fun to watch. Once again, not sure how it would translate to the Premier League and City, but I like the concept of it. Bayern playing with fire with these corners. You can't do it, can you? You've got yeah, you've got to give up anything else other than a corner. Oh, it's a curling ball. My word. Mosquera, how has he not scored? I'm so perplexed with these balls, man. He's onside. God, their delivery from set piece is it's so annoyingly good. Can they stop? Another Mbappe goal. Boo! Oh, Neuer with the save there. Just put his hands up. Well done. That's an L, must he? Neuer is all true citizen. And if you search Como, I think he did... The tweet I was directly talking about was from 2 days ago. And it's a whole video. 3-2 PSG. Bloody hell! I think that is not bad for us. Sorry, that result isn't inherently bad for us. Because I'd probably rather Spurs be below us. Because a lot of their games look pretty straightforward. I told you guys that game would be chaos. Yeah? 3-2. 3-2. That's the thing, Fenway. Yeah, Gabriel's not even playing. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know what PSG's goals have been like, but I've seen both Spurs goals, and they were relatively fortuitous, I'd say. PSG has Athletic Club, Sporting, and Newcastle. See, they're quite tricky games. Spurs one, less so. Less so. So I'd rather we just be ahead of Spurs, in all honesty, to not risk that. If Sporting scores again, they go above us. Are you joking? Oh my God, Sporting? Who are you? Can you piss off? I didn't even account for you. Bruges, stop being shit. Please. Useless idiots. God's sake, I didn't even account for Sporting. Oh God, Arsenal here, marauding through Declan Rice. What a save by Neuer, and I've no idea how that's not gone in from Saka. I have no idea what is going on. I think it's just like, I don't even know if he knew anything about it. Bayern, can you like lock in a little bit here? Because you're sort of getting a bit twatted in the second half. Yeah, Arsenal are going for it the second half, you got to say. Bloody hell. Why are Atalanta on the same points as us as well? That's annoyed me. Our goal difference is so stinky, man. Great save, yeah. Saka can't do anything with that. Such a good save by Neuer. I love how GIFs work in this chat. Yeah, there's so many on 10 points. It's just annoying that our next game is Real Madrid. Because if we don't win that game, and we probably won't, it's going to make the table look a lot worse. Because we are probably going to drop points against them. We might fall out of that top 8. But then I do think we'll win the next 2 after. I do think we'll end on at least 16 points. I do predict us to beat Bodeglimt. I do predict us to beat Galatasaray at home. But then again, I also predicted us to beat Leverkusen. But it was a massively rotated side, so that's a pretty tricky prediction to do. Sporting play PSG and Bayern next are probably not a threat. That's lovely to hear. Excellent. Very good. You know, the common build-up thing, what if the opposing team's playing in a 4-4-2? Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter because they're still pressing with unless they like commit more bodies forward. And the idea is that they'd be the opposition team would be pressing with a front 2, wouldn't they? Or they want a foul for that. And indeed, they get it. they're still going to get outnumbered by the back three, the goalkeeper plus two defenders. So they're still going to be able to get bypassed really easily. And then you're still going to have a midfielder being able to drop in. So I think it would still be I think it would still be a thing. It is true. Oh yeah. I read out all the words in English. Yeah. Maybe Skelly's nervous, says Grey Snail. I'd not bet on both. It's going to be a very tough one. It will be tough, but at the same time, they haven't even won a game in the Champions League yet. So I do get the idea of it being a tough game, 100%. I'm not trying to downplay it. But at the end of the day, they are 32nd in the table, and they lost at home against Juve, and they lost at home against Monaco. So if we can't win that, then we truly don't deserve to be in the next round of the Champions League. If we can't beat Bodo Glimt at their ground, we don't deserve to be in the next round of the competition. Good evening, Leon. What's it been like? Just finished work. The arse looking strong. This second half, they've been very strong. Absolutely. First half was quite even, I thought. Perhaps I'd have edged it to Bayern. Second half, it's basically been all Arsenal for the most part. Was I always into this tactical side of football? Not really. I don't think so. I think that even in my we can even like look to like a few years ago, I was never really talking about football in the way I am now, I think. So oh, what you doing dicking around trying to dribble out there, you little half-wit? Idiot. Idiot. Probably not, Jack, to be honest. Well, that's the reason why I tried to get better at it. I think at one point, I was like, right. I need the YouTube to be something, obviously. I was uploading videos, but I didn't really know what I was doing. You know, some of those earlier videos, I didn't really know what I was doing. So I was like, right, what could I do to sort of set me apart? It's like, well, I could try to be half good at tactics. That might be interesting. I do like tactics. I do like football. Maybe I could try to get better at that. So I tried to get better at that. So I think that's basically what happened. I think. That's when I first became more aware. Yeah, I think so, Musty, yeah. I still think that subconsciously there was a more natural thing, but I do think at the same time, like, I made a conscious decision to make a player analysis video, and then it did well. I was like, ah, this could be it. As an example. I don't know, I don't, to be fair, Leon. Thank you, matey. If Pep wasn't City manager, do you think you'd still be a content creator since a big part of the channel is tactics? Oh, yeah, because every manager's got interesting tactics at the highest level. I should do more clubs. Saka's come off. Is that a mixed game, Sakri? Of course, got the assist. I thought he could have given Lima a bit more grief. I'm not sure, but I'm surprised they've taken him off. Lewis Skelly coming off for Calafiori. I wouldn't have taken him off either. Lima is on the yellow. Yeah, you guys told me PSG scored against. That's basically confirmed. I think we'll find it very... Who do PSG play? Who do they play? They play Athletic Club. No, you've already told me, haven't you? Athletic Club away. Sporting. Newcastle at home. I think that City will find it very, very challenging to overtake PSG in the table. I think we have to basically accept that they are finishing ahead of us. I think we also have to accept that Bayern and Arsenal are finishing ahead of us. Not sure about Inter. Who are Inter playing? If they lose points tonight, that'd be cute. Oh, they play Liverpool. Oh, easy win. Oh my god, they play Arsenal and then Dortmund away. Right, okay. we can potentially overtake Inter then. What you... Right, Bayern keep dicking around on the ball here now, and it's upsetting me. Calafiori, what a cross, what a goal. What a ball that is. Dicking around, Bayern. You're dicking around. Such a good cross by Calafiori as well, by the way. Oh, Bayern, mate. I don't think that Bayern have the juice in the tank in the second half, I'll be honest. Shut up for stuff. It's a lovely ball. It was coming. I mean, I was surprised they hadn't scored a bit earlier, given the chances they've had. Oh my god, it's my speaking of agendas, it's my favourite centre-back, guys, Upamecano. It's my favourite centre-back, Upamecano. I swear, every time I watch him in a big game, he shits the bed. I'm so sure it happens every single time. The two subs combining. Chat. Goodness me. Look at Harry Kane, he's not happy. I blame Upamecano for giving it away, the silly boy. Wait, Liverpool... Wait, do you guys tell me Liverpool are losing 3-1? Do you know they're losing 3-1? Yeah, sorry, it must have just come through now. Yes, I just noticed the thing go from 2 to 3. Well, that's really good for us. That's really good for us. Excellent. What are Liverpool doing, man? Mate. Christ. This is going to be Bayern's first defeat of the season, then, isn't it? Don't worry, guys. Jackson's coming on. Don't worry, guys. All hope is not lost in the world of Bayern. Nicholas Jackson is crazy. In big 2025 is obscene. Oh, Gnabry nearly got on the end of that. Ah, disagree on the Gnabry trim. When he had that big afro, that was gorgeous.
You fucking sick little fucking freak.
Hey. There you go. I think that's a better way to do it, because rather than have them all on my soundboards and I just like never use them in like years, you guys can do them on Twitch. And again, I can't make them as channel points because I can only have a certain amount of channel points, and like if I spam a load of MP3s, then it's not gonna be a thing. Need you to have a Saeed like stinker when he said, "What is Rio going to do? Jackson goal, please." It ain't happening, I'm afraid, Ultimate. The commentator here has just gone, what's going on? Sporting scored. Oh, piss off, Sporting. You're so boring. Fucking Sporting. Well, they're not good. Yeah. They're not going to be ahead of us, are they? Let's be honest. Come at the end of the season, end of this. They play bloody Bayern Munich next. You know what I mean? They're going to lose a lot on the goal difference. And right now, that's all that's ahead of us. They're going to get battered. And they play PSG. And my Spanish side. So I'm not worried about Sporting at all. What's a Sporting watch-along like? It was just bizarre because I just didn't really get what was going on. Where's company ethnically from? Oh my god. What? So you need me to say an African nation, is that right? Or is Kazoo just right? Is that what you're after from me? You guys are saying Congo. Well, there you go, the chat knew. Is Kazoo right? Is it the Congo? Oh, but which one? Because there are two. Everyone's saying it's the Congo. It is the Congo. Which one, though? Is it the Democratic Republic of the Congo or the other one? Because there are two. It's the Democratic Republic, thank you. I probably wouldn't be sad. True citizen. It was a dark time, wasn't it? Yo, Declan Rice is just bodied. He's just bodied Harry Kane. This Declan Rice guy's so good. I'm so upset that we couldn't get him. I'm so upset. Come on, Harry Kane. Why don't you do a left wing back gimmick, you little idiot? That Foden goal was lovely against Sporting, yeah. And then Gyökeres scored the worst hat-trick I've ever seen. Miles, you never know, mate. You never know. Oh, that's what I was doing earlier, wasn't it? So... Oh, yeah, that was insane, Jack, wasn't it? We're finishing above Sporting. That is happening. I don't care that Sporting are ahead of us now. We are finishing ahead of Sporting. We're not finishing ahead of Arsenal. That's not happening. There is a world where we can finish ahead of Inter because they have some tricky games. We're not finishing ahead of PSG. Oh, Colin Moani scored again. Yeah. 4-3. Spurs are still alive here. We're not finishing ahead of PSG. We're not finishing ahead of Bayern. So that's at least 3. Who did Real Madrid play? Obviously us. Monaco at home, Benfica away. Okay, so unless we beat Real Madrid, we're not finishing ahead of them either. For argument's sake, let's say we don't finish ahead of them. Who did Dortmund play? Oh my god. Oh my god, Neuer's bottled it. It's going to be 3-1. Martinelli. What has Neuer done? What an idiot. I was bigging you up earlier, Neuer, and this is how you repay me. Well done. And that is game. Jesus, man. Enjoy work, Isaac. I don't know what Manuel's doing. That is not vintage Neuer. That is stinky is what it is. That is stinky. Silly boy. Dortmund plays Spurs. Oh, Inter. That's another one. I suspect we'll finish ahead of Inter. Sorry, Dortmund. Sorry. Jack, that's wild. Goodness me. They do really well, Arsenal. Eze, fantastic ball. I don't know what Neuer thinks he's doing. I don't know what Neuer thinks he's playing at there. I don't know where he thinks he is. Exactly. If he just stays at home, like for the first goal, to be fair, if he just stays at home, nothing bad happens. What's he playing at? So I think we'll finish ahead of Dortmund. Who is it that Chelsea play? Atalanta. Paphos. Oh, God. And who's the other one that I'm missing? I'm missing someone. I can't... Oh, no, Napoli away, but Napoli have been shit. Chelsea might finish ahead of us, actually. Bayern, I mean, 3-1's already pretty bad. Let's not make it too embarrassing, shall we? Come on. PSG 5-3, Christ. What's going on? Insane. We are on the same points as Chelsea. I think we will finish ahead of Chelsea, you know. I back us to finish ahead of Chelsea. But it's looking tight. I think we're looking at a 7th or 8th place finish for City in the Champions League this season. All depending on that Real Madrid result. Of course, if we win that one, it's a different kettle of croissant. But Oh, it's a penalty for Vitinha. Goodness gracious, man. We can't do playoffs. We need top 8. And we should get top 8. If we win 2 games out of 3, we should get them. If we beat Real Madrid, even better. That's better from Bayern. That will be a foul. Arsenal are very good, man. And in the battle of the 2 best sides in the world, it's the Arsenal who are the victors. Excuse me. Yeah, I swear Upamecano's a fake footballer, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't actually exist, like the player that I keep getting told about. City can make the top 3, yes. We would have to at least win 2 out of 3, at least. Ideally, we get something from Real Madrid as well. I know, and again, maybe he has been, but it's hard to justify that when he's putting in stinky performances like this. Stinky. When do we play? That's the next game, isn't it, for us in the Champions League? Or 3 games, is it? 3 games and then Real Madrid. Oh my god, I've just realised how congested the fixtures are. Wait, another Olympiacos goal. Could they do it? Is the comeback? Is it on? It's 4-3. This Mbappe guy, can you stop fucking scoring goals? Come on. Come on, Olympiacos. Guys, if Olympiacos can score 3 goals against Real Madrid, then I feel like we should be able to score 1 or 2 as well. And if we don't, then that is a concern. Oh my. Goodness gracious. It's all kicking off. A standing ovation for Carl in the first half, yeah. Indeed, Miles, but we did have a heavily rotated side because Pep decided to be a cheeky sausage. I don't think Kane's existed in this second half, I'll be honest. I know who's clear. Low-key, Moreno's been a better striker this game than Harry Kane, and by low-key, I mean high. Goodness me. God, Arsenal are still going for it here, man. It's like, calm down. He's already dead. Yeah, it's just a free kick there. Nothing there. Yeah, I guess the good news is that we did, even in games where we're properly shit, at least we're still able to... And that's the thing. Do you guys remember last season when we were shit? We weren't even, like, creating anything. Like, we just weren't doing anything. At least this season, when we're playing shit, we're still creating a shitload of good chances, which is nice. Enough big chances to win. By the way, says Musty, happy final day. No way. Oh, right. Well, there you go. There you go. I know it's not much saying that we've progressed from that point, but we absolutely have. I'd like to know what position we were in the Champions League table this time last season. We were surely not even in the playoffs, right? Or just about hanging on. If you can check, that'd be interesting, Musty. Because we're 9th now. Were we even in the playoffs? I'm gonna sneeze. I should have muted, but I couldn't be bothered. In it, Miggy. In it. Oh no, and it was a horrible game. But even in that horrible game, we still had 4 excellent chances to score. And I know it's not saying much, but I'd rather at least have the chances to score than not have them. Do you get me? Oh god, Jack, I hate that. What's City's biggest weakness this season? Probably the out-of-possession structure, I would say, Abik. For me, that's been the biggest concern, followed by the build-up. Oh god, can Marcelo make it 4? Oh. Offside. Exactly the stuff. Exactly. So that's why I'm not too concerned about that. That's why I'm not overly concerned about the lackluster finishing the past couple games. I would be concerned if we weren't creating chances. But we are, so I'm pretty chill. If we have another trophy this season, do you think it might be time to refresh? Asks Miggy. Nah, I still believe that Pep's the greatest manager, and I think that you allow him to go rather than getting rid of him. I would suggest. I wasn't expecting it either, Lee. In the second half, Arsenal have just been so much better. Of course, the error from Neuer kills the game. Like, if this is 2-1, who knows what happens? Yeah, exactly the stuff. Now, I'm not denying that, of course, we need our players to start scoring those goals. Of course we do. But history tells us that Haaland is a fantastic goal scorer, and Foden is a great goal scorer, and Marmoush is a great goal scorer, and Reinders is a great goal scorer, and I feel like I'm missing someone there, and I think Shirky can be that also. So we do have a number of sources of goals in the side, so I'm not overly concerned. TBH. Oh yeah. I'm a sleepy egg. I think I'm going to Kong's tomorrow in the Northern Quarter. Gonna have some lovely chicken tacos. Kane, get out of DM, you little sex pest. What is going on? Oh, look, guys, the switch led to nothing. Hooray. He definitely gets off being that deep, doesn't he? What's that all about, What's that all about? I don't actually know Scorpio. I've never been there before. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll be lovely. I think it's very popular. If anyone's interested, I know FootMob stats are meaningless, but Upamecano got a 4.9. In case anyone's interested, it's not often that you see red like that. Exactly, Musty. We're leaving here with something. That's an equaliser as far as I'm concerned. Fact checker, are you being serious? When people use glazing seriously, they're either like a child or someone I can't take seriously, I'm afraid. So if you let me know if you're using it seriously or as a joke. If it's a joke, then fairs. But like, you know. 4-1, Jesus. What is happening? What is going on? Bloody PSV as well. Of all teams. It's insane. That's insanity. SofaScore clears. PSV or PSG? Question mark. Wait, sorry. Is that at... No, that's not at Anfield, is it? I thought it was away. I didn't even realise.
Onslaught la 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 la, onslaught la 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 la, onslaught la 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 la, onslaught la 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 la.
I mean, there comes a point, doesn't there? We were 17th after the final of the match. It didn't let me put the image. Oh, thank you, True Citizen. So that's good. So we're 9th this season. Last season we were 17th. That's a pretty good improvement. Now I know I've said it before, but we had the excuse last season of having our only defensive midfielder be out for all season. We had a squad which was decrepit and had basically no investment in the window. Conversely, Liverpool have spent all of the money on lots of lovely players. I don't think they have that excuse. This is the run. Loss, 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 win, loss, loss, win, win, loss, loss, loss. 1, 2, 3. Wait, how many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1. So in 12 games, they've lost 9 of them. 9. What was our record? Like, was it like 1 win and 8 or something? To be fair, that's probably worse. That's still insane, though, isn't it? 3 wins in 12, or rather 9 losses in 12. Because it's not even draws either. Because I think we at least got some points in that horrible run or whatever. You know what I mean? But that's insane. 1 win in 13, oh, it was even worse. Okay, fair, the run was worse. But still, we had mitigating circumstances. We had some mitigating circumstances. And they didn't. And they don't, sorry. Oh, I thought Bayern were going to get an equaliser, a second goal, sorry. Never mind, it's going to be 3-1. Jesus. Have they drawn a game this season? They've drawn 1 game all season, and that was in the Community Shield, which went to penalties. And they lost on penalties. That's the only game they've drawn in all competitions. They've either won or lost. That's so weird, isn't it? They either win or lose every single time. What's going on? That's mad. Oh yeah, to be fair, True Citizen. To be fair, you're not wrong. No, sorry, I was talking about Liverpool. They've only drawn once all season in all competitions. That's crazy. To no 4P champions. In order for there to be pressure, the team in second place has got to be applying the pressure. Do we think we're the team to do that? If not, I mean, Liverpool clearly aren't. That means it's got to be Chelsea. Chelsea aren't going to do that, I don't think. Though they aren't the centre-backs to win the title. Not going to happen. You are a fraud, to be honest, mate. But we're all frauds. 2-1 Atleti. Wait, isn't that good for us? Who are they playing again? I keep forgetting. Inter. That's big! Well done, Jimenez! Yes, well done, Atletico. Although that does mean that they are now only 1 point behind us. That means the Inter are very catchable now. They are very catchable. Fascinating. Inter now only 2 points ahead. It's not too bad. There is a gap in places. However, the gap between 9th, i.e. Sorry, the gap between... I mean, we can even go below that. 10th, who are also on 10 points. The gap between 10th place and 2nd place is 2 points. It is incredibly tight for this automatic qualification. Ref, just end the game, mate. Come on, this game has been dead for a while. Arsenal won it a minute ago. Such a shame, man. If we won yesterday, we'd be 2nd right now. How annoying. There we go. Full time. It's an Arsenal win. And my goodness, did they deserve it? And Bayern are no longer even 2nd in the table either, with that defeat. That's how tight it is. One loss can move you from 1st to 3rd. Oh my god, yeah, Toby was right. He said 3-1. Fair play. We are 9th in the table. Again, there's only a 2-point gap between us and them. Yes, the Liverpool game is done. Was a case of Bayern being... See, the first half, I would have edged it to Bayern. The second half, Arsenal were excellent. And I think they fought... I think Bayern lost a lot of energy, I'm going to say. Yeah, Carl did ball out, you're not wrong. I'm going to do a tweet about Arsenal. I'm going to say that they're shit and set-piece wankers. I'm not. I'm going to say... what am I going to say? It's quite frustrating how excellent Arsenal have been this season. Yeah, massive fair play to Toby for predicting that. Unreal. I'm going to say unreal in that second half. Just bullied Bayern. Can Arsenal stop being good at football? Like, that would be quite cute if that could stop. The map, that's crazy, mate. Good lord. Go get the Arteta Tony Pulis image. I did not see that. No, who got red carded? Who got red carded? That game's still going on. Good lord. Hernandez, 93rd minute.
When is it gonna end, Robbie?
Very good. I think it looks like it was a good move to move the sound bites to the bot. So that is good. Thank you for using them, guys. Deary me. Absolutely insane. What can Arsenal achieve this season? They are favourites for the Premier League. Can they go one step further? Can they do we dare say? Can they do a double? Can they do a treble? It's going to be trickier in the Champions League, but they are built for it. They do have a number of weapons in a number of areas. Deary me. Atletico has an absolute cakewalk. PSV and Galatasaray away, then Bodeglimt at home. We might need to get a point from... Real Madrid then in that case. True Citizen says they're doing the quad. Can Arsenal hold their form? That's a good question. I am Butterman. I don't know why I said that. I'm guessing I said that when we were playing South Park. Maybe? I don't know. If everyone's fit in the later stages, they can win the league and the Champions League. Of course, it will depend on fitness of their key players. Absolutely. Hello, Samasi. Bayern fan, of course. We need Davis and Musiala back ASAP. 100%. I agree. Definitely, but that was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane from the Arsenal. Who is the most important Arsenal player? Probably Rice. I'd say Rice. Stanisic is a spy. Yeah, that's a massive point, you know. That was when it was 1-1 as well, wasn't it? And all Stanisic has to do is play it to, I think there was Elise there and maybe Lima, I can't remember. And it goes for goal for no reason. For no reason. And as you say, Neuer just killed it. Mad. Some insane results tonight. Liverpool losing at Anfield again. Real Madrid just about got the win in the end. 4-3 against Olympiacos. Was it Carl? Yeah. Good lord. PSG 5, Spurs 3. And very frustratingly, Spurs beat Bruges 3-0. And that means they are now ahead of us on goal difference or goal scored, whatever it is. So that's frustrating. But they're not going to be ahead of us by the end of the league phase stage. They just aren't. They just aren't. They have a very challenging run. We have a good chance to finish. I don't think we can get top 5. I think we'd have to beat Real Madrid to have any hope of finishing in the top 5. But we do have a very good chance of getting 7th or 8th. We do have a chance for that. If we can destroy Galatasaray and Bodo Glimt, 16 could get it with goal difference. 16 got it last season, didn't it? 16 did get it last season, but just about. It was very, very tight therein, and we don't want 2 extra games just wasting our time, and we might get knocked out as well. So yeah, we definitely do not want that at all. It would have been I know it's all ifs and buts, and it makes it hurt even more. Had we just won yesterday, we would be 2nd in the table right now. We'd be ahead of PSG and we'd be ahead of Bayern, which would be mad. You need to get top 8, the stuff, because that's auto qualification. I think that the higher up you are, that means you're a higher seed. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have an easier time, but generally you want to be a higher seed in these sorts of things. I believe it means that you'd play a lower side if you finish higher. And you just want to finish higher anyway, don't you? So that's a thing. That's a thing. But yeah, Arsenal deserved win today. They were too much for Bayern in the end. And it's not looking good for the rest of Europe in that sense. Because you look at those teams. I mean, you look at a side like PSG, who are 2nd in the table. They've just conceded 3 goals to Spurs. And they've only just won the Champions League. It's very unlikely that they're going to defend it. So then you look into Bayern, who Arsenal just beat comfortably. Inter. Real Madrid. Okay, maybe that magic, that voodoo that they do, but I don't know if I back this iteration of Real Madrid against Arsenal. And then, yeah. So it's... I think one could argue that they are the favourites for the Premier League and the Champions League. But we shall see what we see. We shall see what we see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be live on Twitch tomorrow evening. Iron, absolutely they could, definitely. I'm going to be live on Twitch tomorrow evening. The link is there. Click the link, come follow the Twitch. We are going to be doing Football Manager. There's no football you want to watch tomorrow. It's stinky B tier and C tier European football. Ain't no one care about the Europa League. You know what I mean? Ain't no one watching Feyenoord versus Celtic or Fenerbahce versus Frank Varos. That ain't happening. So join the Twitch instead. We're going to be the mighty Cork City. And we are actually in a upper half of the table race. We've got lots of young, fantastic footballers. And it's going to be a great time had by all. So make sure it's true. Of course, it is Thanksgiving, so if you are in the US, of course, you'll be busy. But if you aren't, you got no excuse. There you go, King Timmy. Love that from you. And even if you can't join tomorrow, hey, we're live on Twitch every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evening. So still follow and join next time instead. Just like King Timmy has done there. Big up to King Timmy for following the Twitch. Love that from you. Hello, Dom. We're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the watch. It wasn't the result we wanted for Vinny. Poor company. But I love that from you, Timmy. But it was still a very high quality game, of course, and Arsenal did deserve to win. So hopefully you were able to get some enjoyment and value out of the stream as always. I'll say it again, join me tomorrow on the Twitch for Football Manager with Cork City, 9 PM English time tomorrow on Thursdays. I'll catch you then, guys. Goodbye.